few options from the armbar position. So a common situation in jiu-jitsu grappling is that you've spun into the armbar and the opponent has locked their hands. I have a pretty tried and true method that I have a lot of success with for dealing with this very situation. First and foremost, I want to think about what his objective is. He is, in a broad sense, trying to do one of two things. He's trying to roll towards me, yeah, so that he can stack and free his elbow. Or he's attempting to roll away from me, what we call the hitchhiker. Yes. So I like to keep things simple and have a solution that's going to counter both of those things. What I do is twofold. The first thing I do is I cross my ankles. I always like the leg that is over top the head to be on bottom. What this is going to do is this is really going to make it difficult for him to turn away. When he tries to hitchhiker, it's going to close his shoulders in, it's going to limit his mobility. Now the next thing is I've controlled kind of his upper body, I have to control his lower body. I take my bottom arm and I'm judging top and bottom relative to my opponent. And I hook deep on his leg. I hold it. If it's a gi situation, you can grab the pants, no gi, you're going to just get it nice and tight. Now I can go into attacking the grip. And the first grip break is just going to be kind of in a war of attrition. He's holding tight, I hook deep, and I fall. Hold tight, right here. And now I'm just going to wait. This hand is coming through, grabbing my hip. I'm keeping my head down to make sure he doesn't hook me with his free leg. Yeah, because this is, that gets annoying. I come down here and I wait, and I wait. The whole time his grip is straining, I'm turning my shoulder, and I just start giving a little bit of hip motion, and I straighten the arm. I'll slowly, as I feel his grip start to fade, I'll start climbing up the arm. This isn't a grip break you're going to get immediately. You're going to whip in the arm bar and then break his grip. Probably not the best option if there's 5 seconds left in a tournament. But it's a great option if you're sitting there, you're rolling in class, you've got the guy here, and you're cooking him and you're waiting, hip, 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 boom, got it. All I'm doing is sliding, making sure the thumb points away from the chest. But let's say you don't have the luxury of time. Same situation, I hook the leg, come in deep, and he's pulling hard. Yes, I'm going to give so that his hands come in, and I'm going to close. Top leg over the wrist, bottom leg, I'm going to drag my heel in. What I'm doing is I'm crushing. I'm creating kind of a cow hand situation here, where I'm breaking the grip, using simply my legs. I pull in, I let him win, come over. This leg will now drag, crush, and break. It's going to be a little awkward with my leg positioning here, so long as I have pinched knees though, I should be good. Important, a common mistake is that people put their heel to this arm, the close arm. I'm not doing that one yet. I want to go right on the forearm, and I want to go right where the forearm meets the hand. So I come here, I pull, he pulls back, I come over, and now this leg drags. My heel slides so that it creates extra torque. The grip breaks, I extend. Now some people just have a superhuman grip, and you're going to be unable to break the grip. So I'm going to operate within the closed chain of his grip. I'm going to say, okay, I tried, I couldn't get it. Now I'm going to attack with a compression lock. So I'm here now, I'm going to take this leg and I'm going to call all the way over to the arm I'm attacking. Right here, I'm going to figure four my legs. Now a lot of times when you do this, you'll get the tap right here, but I'm going to show, in case you get one of those guys that's got a major pain tolerance. Wrist bone. Before we were going deep, so a lot of times it would be my forearm that would be in the bend. This, I want the bony part of my wrist. I happen to have bony wrists, so this works pretty well for me. All the way over, usually you'll get the tap right here as you kind of crink into it. If you don't, you're going to put the foot all the way behind the head and then arch your hips. And I've really never had it where I've gotten that deep and not gotten submission. So once again, I'm here, I'm trying, I'm waiting for the grip, I'm trying to break the grip, I couldn't get it, I come all the way over, figure four, crush. If need be, I'll come all the way behind his head, extend, my hips outward. And my final fail-safe, some people, a reason you might not do this is some people are so good at escaping, the second your legs start coming undone, they pop up when you bring your heel off, yeah. So if the person is there and they're a bit of a threat, this is an option I really like, especially when someone's bigger than me, because the bigger they are, the more space that there tends to be in. So they'll pull back down, I'm going to shoot this leg through. And I'm going to make him, this is where I set him to trap. All right, if I follow the steps and get all my ducks in a row, he's done now. But I don't want to go right into it. All right, I'm going to shoot this leg through, and then I'm going to act like I'm still after the armbar. I'm not, I'm going to transition. I'm here, I'm fighting him, I'm fighting him, I'm fighting him, and now here it comes. Triangle. Spin that one. Subtlety goes a long way with this technique. If I immediately start shoving this leg through, it's gonna be a signal to them that, hey, something's awry, something's going on. So I want to be subtle with it. I want to sit there, I want to battle him, and I want to take this off, and then I almost try to put it back like I made a mistake. He seizes the opportunity, I let him come up, I bite his neck, I make jujitsu feet, meaning I flex my foot, curl my toes towards me, come over the head, and get the submission. So let's run through all of those again. My first step, as soon as I'm here, ankles crossed, deep grip, grab my hip, control his leg. Fall to this side and wait. Hip, 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 climb up, get the submission. Second option is I don't have time, I have to get the finish down. I throw this leg over, drag my heel, break the grip. Third option, I can't break the grip. It's not happening, okay? I come all the way over to here, figure 4-1. If he doesn't tap, I come all the way behind his head. Finally, I can't attack his arms, I can't get anything. I'm going to shoot this leg through. I fight him, I take this off for a second. He thinks I made a mistake, but really he's the one who made the mistake. I figure 4, squeeze and get my submission. So those are our armbar options off clasped hands.